Could Ken Roczen actually come back and win the championship this year? Quite possibly. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, welcome to the channel. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Before we get into today's bar banging topic, I'm going to politely ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please watch to the end for my final thought. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are released. It's very important to stay close to the channel in these crazy moto times. My goodness, crazy to say the least. This is awesome. This is going to be a rad season. Are you guys pumped? Are you guys pumped to see A1? I can't wait. A1 is the sickest race in the year. Now, as I blow the lid off of a lot of stuff going on in the industry, and I know I'm getting the attention of a lot of manufacturers and the organization and people and riders, everybody, no one's safe. Because it's not time to sugarcoat it. I mean, come on, man. It's not time to sugarcoat it. Be bubblegum. Today's race report's going to show this. Come on, man. The realities are A1 is gnarly. But the fact that we're finishing the Supercross season in Salt Lake City still is a hard one for me to, like, Vegas, baby. Vegas. What is up, Supercross? What are you doing? All right, back to the topic. Today, we're talking about our boy, Kenny Boy Roczen had the best offseason of any rider out there. Anybody, hands down. Would you agree? Leave it in the comments below. We're going to pull a question here. I couldn't wait, though, because I really wanted to ask this question. Kenny Boy Roczen, man, can he win the Supercross championship this year? He's going to be, wait till the press conferences. He's back front and center, my friends. He had the biggest offseason of anybody, and he handled not only results-wise, because results, you know, yeah, they were good. I mean, they were good. Kenny Boy's stoked because the last time we saw him in Supercross, he was off the pace, not looking so good. Come out strong. Starts, has him down. And we're still waiting. We got to see him do a 20-minute Supercross moto. It might be back to the same old tricks for Kenny. But he had the best offseason, hands down, out of anybody. Why, you ask? I'm about to tell you. Because not only did he line it up and say, screw, he gave Honda the middle finger and said, I'm racing World Supercross. I gave my word. You can keep my Honda ride. I already see where you're going with the team anyway. You already threw me out the door. And it's all about Jet and Chase and whatever. And Kenny Boy, you're not our guy anymore. He saw the writing on the wall. So once you're the guy and you're not the guy, he's like, screw you guys. I'm out. I'm going to go race World Supercross. It's Kenny Roczen. I'll get some help from somebody. And he did. And he got a good bike put together and he went out there and made it work. And he was smart to ride a Honda because I think had he ridden any other brand, he's ridden only a Honda for the last, 8 years or something crazy. Like, that's the bike he knows the best. So he could put together a decent bike with that he's comfortable enough to go race off-season races. His challenge is going to be, this is the only challenge for me, and we need to talk about this too because I think this is huge. If he jumps on, it's late. Everybody's testing is pretty much done. They're just out spinning laps now, doing their normal workouts. A lot of the major testing is done. If Kenny jumps on another Yamaha or any other bike, a Kawi or Suzuki, he's going to be behind the 8 ball in terms of testing, which even team, setting it all. And we've seen like 22 Motorsports come in late with all their stuff. And by the time they get to the races, they're behind. So that's the only thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see Kenny Boy just bring the bike that he's been racing the off season with and line it up at A1 on that bike. In fact, that would be Kenny, race that bike. Build your own Kenny Roczen Motorsports team, and he's probably working on that right now. Wouldn't you guess? Like, now that I talk about it, I wouldn't be surprised if Kenny Roczen just throws together his own team and that bike. His best opportunity to win, I think, is on his off-season bike. But he had the best off-season of any other rider for a couple reasons. One, he went out there and raced and did World Supercross. Then he showed up to the King of Bercy, won it. And he beat Eli doing it. Like, he beat Eli. It wasn't like it was given to him. He beat Eli doing it. And Eli, you know, might have not been as motivated as Kenny, but they were pretty even. Kenny Boy showed me, I'm a believer. I think Kenny Boy has what it takes to go win if he can last 20 minutes. That's the only thing. And if he stayed on this World Supercross bike, I think if he jumps on a Yamaha, it's going to be a little too late, unless they've been testing on that bike the whole time. And by the time the contract gets signed, the deal's already done. He's been testing it behind closed doors. Maybe he can make it work. It's going to be really interesting to see. But one of the things Kenny did that was genius, and I don't know if his agent, his PR team, his handlers, or he himself figured this one out. But the way social media, he conquered it. He was the biggest name this offseason. The teaser clips riding a Yamaha, the teaser clips of whatever he was doing out there just created the buzz. He owned the offseason. Kenny Roczen, congratulations on owning the offseason. Like, I was ready to see you just hang it up, dude. I thought maybe you were done. I think a lot of us, when we saw Honda let you go, like in the way, it wasn't a good look. That was genius. Not many riders can do what Kenny Roczen did, get let go from a factory team that he almost gave his life for, that he was the guy over there and had to watch these kids come replace him. And then the writing was on the wall, and he just walked away. But then the offseason came. His social media plugs were all on point. He spun it. And I believe he believes in himself, number one. But I believe we got to see now, can he come win the 2023 AMA Supercross? I think he's got as good of a chance, based on what I saw out of him in the offseason, as anybody else. He looked freaking good, my friends. I'm gonna ask it on the channel of this, on the community page of this channel. So if you're new, please subscribe, jump into our community page. We do a lot of polls here, asking all the right questions, not this bubblegum watered down, just industry politic report bubblegum channels. This is going to be down and dirty, good stuff this year. I'm going to do my best to blow the lid off it every chance I get. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content industry guy, ready to blow the lid off of every single thing and talk about the hard to talk about topics that no one else is willing to touch because they don't want to hurt feelings. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to hurt feelings, but I'm certainly not here to sugarcoat it. I believe Kenny Roczen, there's a good chance he's going to show up to A1 on his own deal, on his off-season bike. If he's smart, Kenny, if you're listening, that's what I believe you should do. I'm sure you got people in your camp telling you the exact same thing. Your best chance to win is on a bike you've already won on in the off-season. You're familiar with that bike, that brand, and as much as I think the brand deserves you to do a rug pull on them and jump on another manufacturer, because I think they really did you dirty, maybe there's a way we spin this and we can make them pay, and make them pay big by winning on their brand on a non-factory effort, and make their factory team go down in flames. It could happen. Buckle up and strap in. You're going to see a barn burner this season, almost guaranteed. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media link in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there. If you enjoyed this video, another video is going to be coming into your screen I think you will enjoy. As always, don't go over the bars today. I will see you on the next video.